Now then, this is a 4-day trek with adventure base along a 60-kilometre stretch of the Tour de Mont Blanc. It's called the Highlights because it covers the more picturesque sections of the TMB, and I'm going to show you what I got to see and feel along the way. We're off, part of the Tour de Mont Blanc, with all these people I've never met before. We've got some guys from Ohio, the lady from south of England, and we've got 3 guys from Scotland, and then me and my lad from Yorkshire. After a taxi transfer, day 1 starts at a very hot Courmayeur with a steep, arduous 500 metres of ascent up a wooded valley side. The path continues parallel to the Mont Blanc mountain range, ending up at our first night's accommodation, the Bernati hut. Total distance 10 kilometres with just over 900 metres of vertical ascent. Well, we've had a very steep incline all the way up to a beautiful forest, and then we've just come to this point after 1 mile of walking, and look at that. Absolutely spectacular. What a view. And this is just the start, so I'm very excited about it. Yeah. There we are. The clan, as the Scots say. We're in a clan, sticking together in this. You don't get much better than that, do you? Absolutely epic. Shout, say something, do something.
Yeah. It's incredible.
There we are. Absolutely mind-blowing. Just walking along this traverse along the side of a fairly high hill. I don't know what we're at the minute. Probably near 2,000 metres. And then we've just got the mountain range in the background there, which is just towering over the top of us.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I'm not very good. I try.
Absolute wow, eh?
actually quite an experience to be under a helicopter with all that power of air just being forced down to you. I'm sure there'll be plenty more snow, mate.
Yeah. First snow is always good though.
Yeah.
It's more open, you can sit down on something.
Right, after a couple of hours walking, we are now settling on this nice little flat plateau here for lunch, taking in all this. Look at that. Oh, Soleil with her umbrella. Brilliant.
Yeah.
She's not daft.
I love it.
She is not daft. She's done this before.
Yes. Yeah, that's a big problem. Last year they actually got.
Well done. You can't understand me anyway. Here he is. Nailed it. Second up. Last little tough climb up to this hut. And I think, mate, this is where we're staying. How are you feeling?
Tired.
Nice.
Well done, mate. Nailed it.
After a long day in the hot sun, we all took a seat and then checked into our refuge, swapping out our shoes for some very comfortable Crocs. We then deservedly got to wet one's whistle with a couple of well-deserved beers, chatting and relaxing before our dinner and taking in the incredible views. My lad decided to have an afternoon nap in the biggest bed ever. Actually, there's a bigger bed in this dorm, so earplugs are essential to combat any snoring. I actually slept like a big fat baby after a day of exercise and a good feed.
So do you have
I was impressed by dinner as they serve over 80 people together, and as you'd expect in Italy, the food was very tasty. The night consisted of meeting and chatting to many people, talking about the day and making a plan for tomorrow with our lovely guide Soleil.
Bikes at the top of their backpack,
It's hard to put on.
just in case.
Yeah. No, very hard to put on.
They
I've never done that. We were laughing.
we were laughing
We're gonna struggle to put those on for like an hour.
We all have spikes. It's gonna take us 2 hours in the rain to put them on.
Which is this range? Is this? Are we looking at
Yeah,
this?
like that. Yeah.
So very little of this is in Switzerland.
Yeah. So tomorrow we are crossing to Switzerland.
Right, but most of this, like Mont Blanc, is really France and Italy.
Yeah.
I didn't
Mont
realize
Blanc
that. I
is
thought-
actually the border between France. So on the other side we have France, and then this side Italy.
Yeah, this have a little.
Day 2 is a little more testing, a 16km route with one long ascent to the highest point of the day being the Col de Grand Ferret at 2,537 metres. A long 800 metre descent takes us down the valley where we get a taxi transfer to Champex where we are to spend the night in a hotel.
Out of the mountain hut and into this. It's going to be one of those days a little bit unpredictable, so waterproof's on straight away. We have got quite a harsh day of rain planned ahead for us, so we're just going to have to get stuck in. I'm here, Bray's here, and the rest of the clan have already set off up there, so we're going to catch them up with our fast legs. What a morning. Look at that cloud just hovering and attaching itself to that mountainside. Absolutely beautiful. Well, just watching where I'm putting my feet because I've got normal sort of trail running shoes on, so I don't really want to get my feet wet if possible, although that rain is definitely going to come. Definitely get out of breath sooner when you are up in the mountains. We're at about 2,000 meters at the minute, so the air is slightly thinner and I can definitely feel the difference on my lungs, especially when we walk out of the hut straight into an incline. Although now we're just going to traverse all the way along here. So today we have 900 meters ascent, I think, and 1,400 meters descent down into a little town. So we're going to have a nice hotel tonight, hopefully, and a better shower than last night. It was all right. Because of this rain last night, it looks like we've got a bit of a flooded section to pass. My turn now. I'm doing it without poles, without a help, just walks off and leaves me. And got to now negotiate it on my own. Anyway, mate, good shout on the shorts. That's what I'm saying. Yes. We were all dressed up expecting this torrential rain to set off into, and Scottish boy here is like, we'll put shorts on. I'm thinking I need to keep up with him, being the hard Scot. I think it's about 10 degrees today, so it's not too warm. And obviously in the mountains you can quite quickly suffer from exposure, so it's definitely one to consider. But as I say, keeping up with us, Scott, eh?
Perfect trail running conditions.
It is perfect. Yeah. Yeah, I do fancy coming back and actually running all this.
Yeah.
As a rule, as I generally say, always start with one less layer than you think you need.
Yeah.
Everyone taking a layer off. The rain has started. You can see it's sort of quite clear around the back of us there, but turn this way, we're heading into the Clag. It's just one of them days, eh? On and off with jackets. A few little things to negotiate. I'll send him off first. Go for it. Oh dear, that was perfectly done. With poles though, this is one reason why poles are always quite an asset in situations like this. And I currently don't have any. Oh, that wasn't too bad. See how these guys get on. And just like that, all the fog clears and the sun is out. Get that. We are having to negotiate a few of these mountain streams. As you can see, we've got another one to cross there. But they're all pretty easy going, and so far I have still got dry feet. Anyway, that might change in a second. Steady way down this. Oh, a little bit of snow.
Sunscreen readily available or no?
I think I'm going to miss it today. This one off as well. Shed a layer or two, and now I am back to how I feel best. Some decent shorts on, trail running shoes, t-shirt and arm sleeves that I can just retract as and when I need. Perfect. We were pretty much the last group to set off from the hut this morning, and in a way it was lucky that we ended up sort of at the back, because it was raining all morning, and when we set off it was actually dry. We got a little bit of rain on us, but it wasn't enough to wet us out. And now the sort of sun keeps popping its face out. It's clear, I don't know if you can see through there, all the mountains, but we've actually hit it lucky, because there's not worse than getting wet first thing and then staying wet all day. So anyway, the sweat's starting to kick in, so that's not really helping for that, but what a day. Nice to be out again. Nice to be able to take in all these absolutely fantastic views. I mean, look at that. Just incredible, absolutely incredible. Anyway, I'm a little bit behind the group, so I just need to pick my feet up and catch them up. Whoa. I've just let the can't talk. I've just left the group because it's a long incline up to a hut. So I've got my magic fast poles out and I'm running what I can and keeping a very strong pace. Then I can get to the top and relax and then feel like I've got the hard exercise in for the day. What a place for a run though. And knowing this is one big section of the Tour de Mont Blanc, it just means I'm definitely coming back and I'm going to nail this one day. 100 miles on all this terrain in this. Doesn't get much better than that, does it? Whew. Maybe come back and fast pack it. And this way it gets a bit more technical. I've got some snow to traverse over. Yeah, not the easiest that. Get my poles ready. It's actually really slippy because temperature's above freezing. So that top layer is just getting loose. Anyway, that was it. And we're off again. That was tough. Very tough, especially carrying this much weight in the backpack. But as agreed with our lovely guide Sole, I'm meeting them at the hut just so we stay as a group. But as I said, at least I've just got a bit of fitness in, and now I can rest and recover. And my lad, I don't think he'll be far behind, to be fair. He's sort of walking a bit and running a bit, so he'll be a lot faster than the rest of them. Anyway, we'll see when he turns up. Well, you don't get much more atmospheric than that. Look at that. Just this cloud hovering in this valley and almost gluing itself at times to the mountains in the background. Just wow, it's wow all the way, this thing. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. And yeah, it puts a smile on your face, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? Getting outside, definitely get outside. There he is, absolutely nailed it. 5 minutes behind me, so he must have been keeping a good pace up. Here's Chris, he's absolutely nailed it too. Awesome, mate. That was bloody fast going, that.
That was fun.
Here he is. That was some strong going there, mate, definitely. Left your old man, didn't you?
There you go.
Well, I've just walked in here with my camera, and because I've got my camera, they're asking about it. I said about having my YouTube channel, and this is where sometimes it does benefit, because he's poured me a glass of wine and I'm just going to sip this whilst I'm here. So, and we've got smiley faces in here as well, so definitely a nice refuge to come and rest yourself a while. Anyway, cheers guys. Oh, nice, nice.
Yes, it's cold. After
Yeah, cold, so refreshing.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to come outside
Oh, he's got
with me a glass of wine, and I'm just going to say thank you to these guys here for giving me that. And it is definitely a beautiful place to stop in. Look at that. What a view. So I'm going to just sit back and enjoy this now. Right, we're off again, up that hill there. Me and my new American friends. All these guys are from Ohio, aren't you?
Yeah,
And
loving it.
It's been an absolute pleasure meeting all these new people and just making new connections, really. And there's so many people from all these different places that it's actually just so interesting to do. And there's a good bit of crack with some of these guys as well. Hot again. Another steep ascent, good few hundred meters, and again I thought I'd bash on, get to the top, and then I can rest there. But look at that, still plenty of snow around at this altitude in summer, and there might be a couple of sections, to be honest, where we could do with some sort of spikes on our feet, which I don't have. But a set of trekking poles, massive difference for that as well, just keeping stability and grip on slippy snow. Anyway, I'll crack on, get to the top, and then I'll probably have a 20-minute wait for the rest of them. Although a couple of lads, including my lad, are cracking on, so they won't be long behind me. Wow though, just wow, look at that. A very atmospheric day out in the Alps, enjoying some exercise in this rain. Awesome, just bloody awesome. That was tough. I made it up to the col, and at that point there you start heading down, so I've just come up onto this sort of ridge line here, and it's sort of the highest point. Well, it's the highest point, look, all the way around it continues, so that'd be a great run up to the top of that one as well, but not today. But that was just absolutely exhausting but exhilarating at the same time. And you know, like I always say, it's just get outside and get into all this and use your body, because at the end of the day it's a short life and we need to just get out and experience as much as possible, make those memories, bang them into that thick head, well, my Yorkshire thick head, and just embrace it all, eh? Look at that. Yeah, a very, very happy man, enjoying all this. Just awesome, absolutely bloody damn awesome. Just while I've got a minute, I'm gonna sort myself out, get these arm warmers pulled up, waterproof jacket on, and then at least I can sort of stand still in this rain. But we'll just get this rain jacket on, keep the rest of the moisture off, and mainly the wind, which is obviously cooling me down now. This is the kindness of the people on the mountain. I've just been given a little tot of tea here, stood with some very random people I've never met, and that's what it's all about. Cheers. Right, we're off again onto some very mucky looking snow down this passage, and this is the main part of our group here. We're all together now, and it's taken a while to get up here actually, purely because we've had a couple of the lads just running a bit slow, because obviously the second day, legs are tired, and we've had a couple of big inclines, but now it's all downhill and a bit slippy on this. So hopefully we should keep a faster pace now. I've got to film these guys. Oh, he's off. I'm sliding. I'm just sliding down. There we go. Whew.
That looks tempting to go down that bit.
Whoa. Well, I've just sort of worked that. I'll just get a bit of further distance with it.
What, is it like adjustable or is it like... No,
well, it's just the way of clipping it onto my pole, but I've never used it before, so I thought I'll just see what I can get out of it. Well, it's a bit of a miserable day in the rain, and because of that we haven't really stopped for lunch yet, so just sort of having a snack on the way. But I think once we get down into the valley bottom we should hopefully get a bit of cover somewhere and maybe get a bite to eat. And straight away, the fact that it's rained, you can see all this ground is just mud and wet, and having just a pair of trail running shoes on means that I'm definitely getting damp feet. So hopefully once we get down I'll be able to get my shoes off and get them dried out somewhere, so at least they're nice and fresh on in the morning. This is me making my videos.
Yeah.
Lots of extra walking.
It's not easy work.
It's not easy work, no, definitely not. But at the end of the day, you get a really nice finished product, and that's what it's about. So
Yeah, yeah. And
yeah. That sunshine's coming out now, which is nice. Just hopefully dry us off a little bit. But the temperature change as well, from being right up there at 2,500 meters, dropping down, it must be at least 8 degrees already. So I started to get a sweat on walking downhill. And we've got these beautiful clouds again, just swirling around down here. I've thoroughly enjoyed being part of a group. And regardless of how fit you are as well, as long as you are keeping good communication with the group leader, Sole, who is just the most lovely woman ever, you can obviously go off, get ahead and get some harder exercise in if you need, wait at a certain point that you agree to wait at, and then obviously it's just wait for the rest of the team to catch up. And as I always say, you're only as fast as your slowest member of your team. So what I did was actually at the top, I sort of waited for about 15 minutes or so, and I thought I'm starting to get a bit cold now because there was rain coming in, and I just decided to ditch my bag, leg it back down the mountain, and then I took one of the backpacks off one of the lads, and then just made it a bit easier for them. So anyway, it's just all about teamwork, camaraderie, and just enjoying the different personalities that we've got here. Well, I just found a nice little perch for 10 minutes. Sat there, taking in the beautiful scenery, watching all these clouds just roll by, and then the heavens have opened again. So the hoodie's up, and now I'm completely the anchor man of the group, so right at the back. So I'm gonna make sure I catch them all up. And I'm hoping when we get down to the valley bottom, we have got some sort of vehicle transfer to the hotel that we're staying at tonight. One, because it's raining, and also because this is pretty much the end of day 2's walking, and I'm definitely feeling it in my legs. So yeah, it will be nice to sit down, hopefully get back to the hotel, get a nice drink, either a coffee or a beer, and just relax into that for the evening. Awesome though, look at that band of cloud there, it's just standing at that one point. Yes. I do love it. Here we've got Sole, group leader. She's very clever, bringing an umbrella because yesterday we had a lot of sunshine and it was the perfect little escape from the sun, and today it's persisting it down.
Very useful.
And again, she's out of the rain, so it's something that I think I might actually continue using when I'm out in the mountains. An umbrella.
you find yourself a banquet.
I was already sitting here.
We've come down to this refuge and there's a few places you can get out of the rain, and this is where the boys are. We've got one under this table and one under here. Brilliant. Sorry. Right, we're off. It's a good group, it really is.
Picture. That's the happiest freaking cow. I mean, yeah. See, and this is where, in like the United States, if you had a valley like this, you would see moose. Or you'd have an opportunity to see moose.
Oh, right.
Hang out where the water is and where the green is.
Wow, look at that. How's it going?
Alright.
Checking on your feet.
Stones.
That is not a bad place to rest.
What are you going to do?
Suppose you are trying to eat that one.
Yeah, I mean, they're
Delicious someday.
they're
Yeah.
the most laid-back cows I've ever seen.
you spend a lot of time with cows.
Oh yeah, all the time. All the time. I mean, they're laying down like dogs and.
How delicious that cow is.
Oh yeah.
Eating,
Oh yeah.
Eating
eating alpine grasses,
Yeah.
walking around.
He
That's
looks
gonna be
very-
that
they're
gonna
very
be as
happy.
good as what we
Those
had
are
the other
happy
night.
cows.
I was a little upset because the cow was beating us down the hill for a little while. We couldn't keep up with it.
It's going quickly.
Tell you what, Chris can go some, can't he? Yep. Good on him. There we go.
I like the shortcut a little better.
Down the shortcut.
Feels like skiing.
You can move, mate.
Feels like skiing.
Yeah, that's good. Awesome.
That's fun. Be more fun without a pack, huh?
It would, yeah. Yeah.
Go for trail shoes
Yeah,
or
good
something.
on, yeah, it'd make a difference.
Go get his pack, by the way.
Yeah.
Glued on eyebrows.
Like a little gutter.
Hi guys.
Hey yo.
So we are gonna
There we
move a little bit uphill because I think the taxis are over there. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
By the road. Yeah. We'll do this little part.
Let's do it then.
Gotta get that drone ready now, dude. Look at that.
Here they come.
We'll keep it moving. Right,
Yeah.
let's go.
We can go there.
A little bit more.
The full clan together.
Been walking
Look up that valley. We're going to go up that and then over those mountains to the right.
You know, just exactly that. Just chatting to everyone. But I think that's what it's all about. It's just lovely meeting new people, isn't it? And
we got so lucky with this group.
yeah,
This could have been a
completely.
disaster.
Yeah, but just having the diversity of people
That's
from
what I
all
love.
different parts of the world,
Yep.
and we've all got that one thing in common: to just get out and enjoy our lives that little bit more.
Yeah.
And you can't beat that, really, can you? So,
Makes it so much better.
yeah,
We were talking about how miserable it would have been for like the four of us and just two others from another country, and how they would have hated Americans.
yeah. Well, I'm getting that way. No, it's been an absolute blast already, hasn't it?
Oh,
This is
Just brilliant.
Cool what we're doing.
So much
Yeah.
fun.
Next year.
They would love it so much.
Adventure Time's getting.
So we're getting picked up now. We've got a little minibus thing here, and that is going to take us to our hotel, just so we don't have to walk the flat boring miles along the road. What a day though, it has been absolutely epic. Always the word I use, but it really has. Out in the mountains, in some pretty testing conditions at times, with an absolutely brilliant rabble of people from all around the world. It don't get much better than this, it really doesn't. The boss gets in the front. My lady.
Thank you.
The taxi takes us to Champex, which is a beautiful small town that encapsulates the lake. We get on our Crocs, I dry out my shoes, and we have a tasty beer. Dinner follows and we rest and recover, ready for day 3 of our Tour de Mont Blanc trek. Chilling and chatting about our amazing day in the mountains and looking forward to what tomorrow might bring.
We went down with all the switchbacks, and then from here we hiked up to the Elena hut.
Time to lay this log and we'll see the in morning.